So now, can you explain something about your strengths and weaknesses? Well, I think I have a number of strengths. Like maybe I am very hardworking, I am honest, I am loyal, I am determined, I am very patient. I have number of strengths. But when it comes to weaknesses, I never thought about any weaknesses because I don't have any weaknesses actually. I am perfect the way I am. My weakness, I think I am a workaholic. One of my weaknesses is that I'm a perfectionist. I make sure things are done in the most perfect manner. Assalamu alaikum and a big hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to my channel. And for those of you who are new to my channel, a big hello. My name is Razia Khatun. I'm a HR strategist and a certified life coach. And with my professional and coaching experience, I guide young professionals like you to a career, mindset, and a life you are really worth of. So today in this video, I'm going to take you through one of the very basic yet a very important interview question, and that is, tell me about your strengths and weaknesses. And trust me, this is one of the most favorite interview questions of the interviewers. I have myself asked this question to many candidates, and this question has been asked to me as an interviewee in n number of companies. So though it seems very basic, very common, and it looks very simple because who else will know myself better than me? Who else will know my strengths and my weaknesses? But when it comes to interview, yes, it becomes quite nerve-wracking to answer this question. So today we will take a deep dive on how to answer this question professionally and to make the interviewer sit up and listen to you about your strengths as well as your weaknesses. So do keep watching my video till the end because it's going to get better. And if you're new to my channel, do subscribe to it and hit the bell notification icon because it will update you on a weekly basis whenever I'm uploading videos. So as always, I respect your time. So without any further ado, let's jump into the agenda. So today we are going to cover why do interviewers ask this question. Then we will discuss what is a perfect strategy to answer this question. Then we'll take a deep dive into how to answer about your weaknesses with sample answer, and then how to answer about your strengths with a sample answer. And then towards the end, I will share with you a bonus tip which will definitely make an impact on the interviewer. So let's get started. Trust me, it's a high stake question. Why do interviewers ask this question? So the first point interviewers want to know from this question is to test your self-awareness. How confident you are about your strengths. How well you know what you are good in professionally. And they want to see if you recognize and you analyze your areas of improvement and if you're really working on those areas of improvement, on your weaknesses. Number two, they want to see if you have the strengths which are relevant and appropriate for the role they are interviewing for. So basically, they are trying to see if you are the right fit for the role. And number three, they want to see if you are honest about your weaknesses and what steps you are taking to improve them. So now coming to the second point of our agenda, what is a perfect strategy to answer this question? Here I will give you 3 simple yet effective steps. Number 1, speak about one weakness of yours that does not relate to the job. In the coming few minutes, I will explain you how does this work. Number 2, explain how and what steps you took or you are taking currently to overcome this weakness. And number 3, you have to speak about your strengths that match the job description. Your strengths should be related to the job you are being interviewed for, and take a maximum of 3 strengths. Don't go overboard with a number of strengths. I know you have many, but pick the 3 most important ones on priority that match the job you are being interviewed for. Otherwise, you will lose an opportunity to pitch your credentials. And why this is recommended? Because you start with your weaknesses, what steps you are taking to overcome them, and then you end with your strengths. So this gives a positive note to your complete answer, right? So if you are sticking to my video till now, I believe that you're liking my content. So please give me a big thumbs up because it really motivates me to make more and more useful videos for all of you. And now we come to the third part of our agenda. Let's deep dive into weaknesses. And here I'm going to give you 3 important tips how to frame or craft your answer for this question. So the first tip is that speak about a past weakness, a weakness which you have already overcome through your robust measures. Number 2, if you're speaking about a current weakness, speak about a weakness that is not related to the job you are being interviewed for. Third, very important tip is that Don't pick up a weakness that is about your personality. Don't pick weaknesses which are your personality traits. Mention a hard skill, something which is technically teachable, something which can be fixed. For example, if you're a finance professional and if you're not that strong on an ERP system, then you can mention that you need to have more hands-on on a ERP system. And when you're speaking about your weaknesses, one of the mistakes which the candidates do is not mentioning the improvement plan. So again and again, I'm telling you, show them the improvement plan, how you are working and what steps you are taking to improve upon your weaknesses. And here's something specifically for the freshers, because I keep on getting a lot of emails from you. So when you are asked about your weaknesses, don't mention effective communication or accuracy or attention to details or teamwork as one of your weaknesses. All right. So why I'm saying so? Because these are some of the very important skills you need to have in any job, in whatever industry, whatever company you're going to join. So here's one sample which will really help you. My greatest weakness is time management. I have always been very detail oriented, so it sometimes takes me longer to finish a project than I initially think it will be it in college or during my internship. This is why I started using time tracking software in my last internship. It made me more conscious of the time a task takes and helped me never miss a deadline again. Also, I have started reading the book The 4-Hour Work Week by Tim Ferriss, which has really helped me to manage my daily schedule. And here's one sample answer for professionals. I found public speaking intimidating and often struggled with presentations. From high school and into my early professional interactions, it sometimes prevented me from speaking up. Well, after a part of a task force that didn't meet our strategic goals 2 quarters in a row, I knew I owed it to my team and myself to confidently share my ideas in front of the public, and I had to do something about my public speaking skills. So I joined a Toastmasters club close to my house, and I was regular in their meetings. It was fun and has really helped me overcome my shyness and my fear of public speaking. I learned practical skills around leading discussions and sharing diverse perspectives. And now I can confidently speak and deliver presentations to a large crowd without any fear. I recently led the leadership forum successfully, and my division head even complimented me as a champion of public speaking. This is a perfect answer because this speaks about a real weakness which happened in the past, and this is not related to the job, and the employee has shown clear steps on how he overcame this weakness by his self-improvement plan. So now I'm going to share with you a couple of common weaknesses. And here they are: disorganized, self-critical or sensitive, perfectionism, shy, not adept at public speaking, competitive, limited experience in a non-essential skill, not skilled at delegating tasks, take on too much of responsibility, not detail-oriented or too detail-oriented, not comfortable in taking risks, too focused or lack of focus. In the comment section below, do let me know one of your weaknesses and what steps you are taking to overcome it, and we'll take up the communication forward from there. And now we are in the 4th part of our agenda, which is really important, a deep dive into the strengths. And let's see how we answer this. So when you are preparing for this answer, you need to reflect upon a high degree of sincerity, professionalism, and above all, self-awareness, and articulately weave them in your answer. This is your unique professional offering. So you do need to reflect your personal attributes, your positive qualities into the answer with utmost honesty and sincerity. So now I'm going to give you 3 tips to craft a strategic answer for this part of the question. So the first tip is assess your skills. And how do you assess your skills? If you're a professional, collect your performance reviews from the previous years and get a list of all your skills. And if you're a fresher, just recall and think what your professors and peers used to speak about you in the college, or just recall your internship experience. So get your skill set from there. Write those down, all of them. And now you need to divide them into 3 important categories to basically demonstrate your versatility. Number 1 is your knowledge-based skills, which you get from your education and your experience. Number 2 is your transferable skills, the skills which you learn and take from one job to another, such as your communication skills, your people skills, your analytical skills. And number 3 is about your personal traits, that is your unique qualities. For example, you are dependable, you are loyal, you are a team player, you are flexible, etc. After doing this lengthy self-assessment analysis, you're tired, right? Well, I've heard many of my clients say so. However, maintain a record of this self-analysis because this will really help you to customize your strengths as per different job applications. Now moving to the second tip, overlap with job posting. So after doing this skills analysis, what you're expected to do, go back to the job description and see the common overlapping skills which the employer is looking for and what you have, right? And then try to narrow down and prioritize the three most important and the compelling ones. All right. And even if you don't have an overlapping one, you don't have to worry. Go with your unique strength, explain it to the interviewer and tell it explicitly how it can make a difference to that particular job. And I'm sure with your honesty, you will make a difference and impact in the interviewer's mind. And the third most important tip is substantiate your strength with successful mini stories, and those should be quantifiable in nature. And in this success story, be as specific as possible. You can definitely apply the STAR technique, that is situation, task, action, and results. And if you want to know more about this STAR technique, click the link above. And then you will get a fair idea on how to use this technique while answering the question. And here you can also use the PPF technique, wherein you speak about the strength you are currently having in present, then how you used it in the past effectively, bringing a quantifiable successful result, and then how you are going to use that particular strength in the future job. So now I would like to share a sample answer with you. I consider my leadership skills to be one of my greatest strengths. During my time as a department manager, I successfully merged two teams and organized training programs for all team members to ensure that everyone was competent and confident in their new role. As a result, we were able to increase sales by 5% within our first month as a new team. I have also regularly honed my management skills through 360-degree reviews and candid sessions with my team. And I know continuing to build my leadership skills is something I want from my next role. And this answer is for the freshers. I believe that my three key strengths are that I'm organized, I'm a fast learner, and I'm a team player. In my college, with my meticulous and organized approach, I balanced my studies well with an active participation in the state-level football championship. I'm a fast learner, and recently I have learned basic French within a 1 month time. I always believe in team spirit. And that's why during my internship in XYZ company, I volunteered to coordinate and organize 5 informational sync meetings on the virtual platform so that the team is updated on the latest technology and everyone is working on the same page. And that is one of the reasons our team obtained recognition in our first application software launch. And here are a few examples of professional strengths. See if yours matches or overlaps with them. And if it does, do not forget to mention it in the comment box below. So here we are: professionalism and strong work ethic, planning and research skills, progressive, focused and resourceful, emotional, intelligent, communication and interpersonal skills, analytical thinking, remote working and technological aptitude, resilience, people management, critical thinking and problem solving, ability to work independently, transformational leadership, unstructured problem solving, self-motivation and organization, commercial awareness, collaborative and teamwork, detail-oriented and attentive. So now I hope you're clear that whenever asked about strengths, mention and discuss about those strengths that match what the company is seeking for. Mention a maximum of 3 key strengths, all right, not more than that, and back them up with many success stories. And if the interviewer asks for only one strength, stick to one predominant strength that matches the job description exactly. And as promised, here's the bonus tip for all of you. Practice, practice, and practice. Rehearsing is the most crucial step before you appear for any interview. So when you are answering this question, no matter how true, genuine or honest you are, if you have not practiced well, if you have not rehearsed your answer well, then your answer or your story may not appeal to the interviewer. With the right amount of practice, you will nail your response and impress the interviewer and the hiring manager on this particular question. What are your strengths and your weaknesses? The right key to answer this question is honesty. Period. When you speak about your strengths, you should sound professional and confident, and you should make an impact upon the interviewers. It should not seem like you're over bragging or you're going over the top or inflating your strengths. It should be humble enough and it should be acceptable and natural. And when you speak about your weaknesses, be honest and truthful, because everybody has weaknesses. Only thing is that you have to reflect that you're working upon your weaknesses or you worked upon your weaknesses already and you are a different person right now. So a quick recap on the interview question: what are your strengths and weaknesses? So number one, we learned why the interviewers asked this question. Number two, what is the perfect strategy to answer this question? Number three, a deep dive into how to answer about the weaknesses. Number four, a deep dive on how to answer about your strengths. And then last but not least, the bonus tip. So share this video with your family and friends, because we are together in this education journey. And if you have not subscribed to my channel till now, do it right now. And hit the bell notification icon so that you are updated on my latest videos. So take good care of your health, keep smiling, and I will see you soon in my next video. Take care. Ciao.